Welcome back, my friends. Last time, we left off from fishing, farming, building their first house, and an acquired taste for spider's eye. You know, that stuff's not too bad. And this time, I wanted to try the game with a shader, because I got a comment saying that you don't get the true Java experience until you try it with the mods. So I figured that's a good case, and oh man, it's gonna lag a lot. But hey, it's still gonna be fun, I'm pretty sure. I might just have to fix some settings, but I'll get into that afterwards. But look, now they can go third person. We made our own skin. How cool is that? I know there's a way to zoom into this too, but I don't exactly know how to do that. But jeez Louise. Damn, this is beautiful. And this is only nighttime, so I can only see the bare minimum. But like, this is this is crazy. Yeah, let's get some seeds. Let's do some exploring. Start this game off fresh. Honestly, I kind of wish I'd done this sooner. But I mean, like, I guess what's done is done. And even if I didn't do it in the past, like, I'm just happy I'm able to do it now. A lot of times we regret not doing things in our past, and we forget the fact that we still have a life ahead of us. And oh, isn't that looking tasty? We still have a life ahead of us. I mean, that we still have decisions we can make. Oh, ow! There we go. That axe is so broken, dude. And we left off realizing how good these axes are. Oh, that's a zombie, isn't it? How did you appear over there? That's crazy. That, like, look at this. You cannot do that in Bedrock. You need like a netherite sword, probably a diamond sword. Do that in Bedrock. This is a stone axe. I could literally just take 3 pieces of stone from your local cave over here. No, not to be a monster. Thing is, unlike Bedrock though, you have to be precise, because in this, it's just hack, wait, and slash. Bedrock, you just go and just hope for the best, and it just works. That's how the PvP works in that. Or even just fighting mobs in. Do we have a cave under our house? That would be so convenient, even if it was a water cave. I'm pretty sure we could do something like place a door down to get some oxygen or something like that. Or if we could find even a magma block, that'd be handy as well. Let me just fix my brightness. Oh yeah, that feels so much better. I can actually see everything. This is crazy good. Oh, ow! Bro, see, I was gonna say, I've never played Minecraft like this. Like, this is a whole new experience. It's crazy good. Okay, he's stuck. Perfect.
If I see a man I like, I tell him like this here.
Bro, you keep that back. No, that's so dangerous. How do you kill that? Okay. Alright. I have an idea. A risky one nonetheless. Actually, wait, hold on. Let's do this the easy way. The smart way. We have a fishing rod with us. We're going to use that to our advantage. If I'm right... I could probably fish the zombie off the horse. If I can hit him. Because, bro, look at how sporadically he's moving. Or you know what? I could also just like... just wait for morning time. Let them all burn. That's a bit too. Like, look at these dudes. That's actually so crazy. Nah, that has to be more dangerous than a chicken jockey. Because that's disgusting. You guys want to do a test and see how fast you can go? I know, probably a stupid idea considering you have steer. Yeah, never mind. We're just going to stick over here. Stick to where it's safe. And then they'll all burn in morning time. for now, let's watch a shader sunrise. Filled with zombie grunts and skeleton rattles. Whoa! Even the horse burns? Bro! I guess because it's a zombie horse burn. Dude, do you see this? This right here is like... So, this is what I expected to happen. It's like your average Bedrock experience. Jeez Louise. Alright, let me help you. Alright. So, got some bones, arrows, and some rotten flesh. I think something I forgot to do is, in my first playthrough, I mined through and I got a chest. So, let's actually place that inside of our house. Dude, look at this! This is so beautiful! I'm gonna go explore. I'm gonna explore. Because, like, damn. This is... It's just... Ah! I'm speechless! Okay. First, let's get some planks. Another one oak plank. We'll slap that on over here. In case we need to do some extensions. But we'll think about that later. And for now, we'll just go explore. I don't know if we have everything we need, but we'll just dive in. Whatever we need, we'll get. Man, am I so glad to be playing this. Like, look at the lava. Wow. The trees, they look beautiful too. And they even move in a custom way. I don't know if they've done that before, but if they haven't, that's a first. There's another cave. You know what? Let's drop in. See what we're dealing with. Wow. It is kind of dark. Any friends? Yes, no? Maybe so? Actually, I'm just gonna head back up, just in case. I do want to keep exploring the biomes too, because I remember in our last video we made a goal to explore 10 biomes. We did not explore 10 biomes, but hey, to be fair, like, everything was trying to get me killed at that time. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was trying to get everything to kill me, but that's besides the point. Kind of. What we're going to do is we're going to go back up. And yeah, just look around. Any villages, any hopefully cherry tree biomes, anything else in this new beautifully loaded shader mod. Wow. Surprised my computer can perform. I spoke too soon. Okay, so we're just gonna boat around, and maybe we'll find some sunken ships or something. But man, it's just so different. And so, guy in the original comments said something like, it's not the true Java experience until you download 500 different mods. And so we're just going to try one mod at a time, and we'll see how they differ from each other, which ones are good, which ones are meh, and yeah, just work off of that. The more mod knowledge we have, the more we can call ourselves a Java player. Because that's kind of one of the things that make this game special, and would you look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we found another water cave. Okay. I thought it was a normal cave, because that kind of like structure, it looked pretty cool. Like a cave, like a ravine kind of thing. But it's just another water one, so it's okay. I really should find the button though that shows me my coordinates, because that'd be pretty handy. I kind of going into this blind, so I don't really know where home is. I just know it's in that general direction. I can't turn all the way around, but it's behind me. So I know if I keep going there, then I'll find home. But right now we found some hilly stone lands. That's what I'm going to call it. Is that a jungle? I don't know. It looks different. But it has vines on it. Yeah, that's jungle wood. That's jungle. And you know how rare it is for me to find jungles nowadays? It feels like one of the rarest biomes. I hope that's a friendly creature. I don't know what that was. Okay, that's a parrot. Jeez. Oh, for here, I forgot. There's cocoa beans around here. We're gonna want to collect that so we can make a farm out of it. And then I'll collect the saplings here as well because I don't mind having some jungle trees. But yeah, the reason I want to have some cocoa beans is because we can make some cookies. And not just for eating, but cookies are one of the most... Sorry, I thought I heard footsteps. Those are mine, okay. They're one of the most successful things you could put in composters. And so, when you have cookies, you craft like 8 of them at a time. And they have a high chance of giving you bone meal, which is very, very good value. So you're essentially using your cookies to build up whatever, whether that's more saplings, some potatoes, some carrots, and that'll give you some very good food value or wood value, whatever you're aiming for. And man, it's getting dark again. Y'all want to look at the sunset? Let's go. Let's head on over to the kind of shore area. And in the meantime, I guess we'll build like a really big house there. I want to take some bamboo with us too. Because having this would be pretty nice for some scaffolding later on. Wow. This is something else. Drop the beat. Feel the heat of the sun rays going one way and then another way. Just run away with the way. But you know what? It's okay, because it's just how we spend the day. Living on our own. It's just not alone, but it's phone. What? I didn't rhyme that well. But it's all swell, you know, because where we go will be determined by how much we try. And you know what? I don't know where I'm gonna go next, but it'll just be something. Will be respects. Oh man. Okay, there's vines here. I can climb down. Okay. Ow. Java is so much damn fun. I'm honestly just vibing with this. Like, I have no clear direction. I don't know what to do next. I don't know where to go next, but it just it just feels natural, you know? No, actually I know what we need to do next. We need to start building a house. Should have started that from the get-go. But you know what? It's alright. We'll use some already existing terrain. Yeah. Yeah! This'll do. Okay. we'll have a little hut here. Just for the night. And then whatever happens, happens. Oh, drop my pickaxe. I guess we'll use this time to just sort up and get some resources going. Because, you know, that's what we can do. So this is a crafting table. And we're going to need that for like the whole night. So, let's get living. First off, we're going to want to make some doors. In case any fun creatures want to come along and say hi. Put one here, nice. I'll put one in here. There we go. And then we'll put one here. There we go. Nice, blocks out the path. This one gives me a bit of cover in case I'm getting away. And then this one is just for, well, overall safety. Okay, now, because we can't see, we need some torches. So, we're going to make some charcoal. Grab a furnace. And, yeah, let's get smelting. Bam, bam. There we go. I feel like we're probably going to need a bit more charcoal than that. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the charcoal in to make some charcoal. And then we're going to use 3 for torches. Do we have anything to cook? Because I was going to say we use 1 for fuel. Well, we already did use 1, but another. I guess not. Okay. What? Oh, that is so cool. The torches, they actually torch in this. I don't know if that's because of the shader or just because of Java in general. But, oh man, I always wish torches could do that in Minecraft. Where you could just hold them out. Hey dude, what's up? Where you could just hold them out and then they would light up the way for you. Because they never actually did that. And there's coal right there. So we'll mind that. Oh, that's a skelly. I'm going to go back real quick. Just gonna listen out for footsteps or use my closed captioning. Okay, I thought there was footsteps on the right, but those are just mine, I think. There we go. That's around 4 pieces of coal. 5. All right. I want to place a torch over here. Let me just open this first. Because I know the creeper's still around here somewhere. Is he? Creeper's gonna creep. Where you at, bud? Oh, there's a spider. You know how we feel about some spider eye. If I could find him, that would be pretty damn tasty. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you can sit back there. I knew I heard something. Okay. There we go. Torch for us, just so we could see a little bit around here. And now we have some coal going. Slap this in here, make 1 more piece of charcoal. And then... yeah, I'm gonna just mine some cobblestone. And I'll be back. Did I say mine cobblestone? Mine 4 cobblestone. Jeez. Okay, so I'm sort of just trying my best to put everything to use here. Got some stone. I forgot that you can make copper armor. And we're definitely going to need some armor if we're going to explore that cave. Because I am not used to combat in this at all in Java. So, fighting armed is the most we could do. And you know what? I'm going to get this copper over here. Place this in advance because I know there's going to be something jumping out on me. If there's another one of those zombie horses, I'm backing up. Because those things are crazy. Hello? Hi. Yeah, you could stay up there. All right. Let's cop up that copper. Boom. 6 Sonic. Oh, that's the rain. Wow. Does it make a different noise like that just on the shader, or has it always been like that? Like whenever you're indoors, like look. Well, let's just see you outdoors there. Okay, thanks. I'm sorry it's so dark, guys. If it is dark on your end, I'm gonna make a torch. Or a few more. Boom. And a boom. I'll make some sticks too while I'm at it. Am I out of wood? Oh no, I'm not. Just won't let me. Okay, there we go. I hear footsteps. What is that? Okay, probably there's just the zombie up there. But I'll keep an eye out just in case. Oh my, did he open up a secret path from blowing up? Oh no, he didn't. He opened up a dead end. You know, that's what we like to see. Alright, so let's put some torches down, get some more of this copper, and then we can probably have ourselves a full set of copper armor, which is a lot better than nothing. Let me get some of this coal too. See, this experience right here, this just goes to show that, like, you don't need to be good at something to have fun doing it. You don't need to have a lot of experience in something to have fun doing it. So, like, this even applies to life too, even though it's just Minecraft. If there's anything that you guys ever want to try, like, and you just feel, hello? You just feel uncomfortable doing it. Just go for it. Because in the end, like, what are you really... Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to word this correctly. Hold on. Give me a sec. What I'm trying to say is, a lot of us are scared of kind of trying new things because they're new. And they build this kind of uncertainty that makes us feel scared of doing it. Like for me, playing on a keyboard, because I'm not used to this at all, for example. But that could even tie into something like, say, you want to go skiing for the first time. You want to maybe try ice skating. You want to, let's say, make your own book, your own novel. Maybe you want to try a higher rep at the gym. Maybe it's not something physical. Maybe you want to try some sort of study for school, right? But you feel like this imposter syndrome, like you feel like you're not ready to do it, or you shouldn't be there because you feel you're at a level lower than others. And you know what? I'm not going to say you shouldn't feel that way. I'm not going to control how you feel. But what I am going to say is that's how your mind wants you to feel. But it's just not how it is. You know? We're all here in this world living different purposes. To live whatever life we want to live. And so, like, if your mind really wants to do something, and the other part of your mind's telling you to stop, like, it's your choice to choose what you want to listen to. You can listen to the part of your mind that's pushing you down, or you can listen to the part of your mind that's actually curious and wants to, you know, live life. Which one makes more sense? Obviously, the former would make more sense than the latter. Ow. Sorry, obviously, listening to the mind even word any of that correctly. I'm so sorry. It's like, I'm not even going to make excuses, but yeah. I don't know. You just do you. I'm like so disoriented right now. But it's just completely up to you what you want to listen to. If you want to keep digging yourself into a deeper hole, you can do that. But if you're already at rock bottom and you want to start climbing out of the hole, you can do that. You're given the choice to do whatever at all times. It's always a choice that you're given in life. Even if things are imposed on you in a way that you don't want and it seems unfair, there's always a choice after those kind of things happen. And look, the music even kicked in. Because it knows. There's always a choice you can make. Let's say, for example, you lost someone very dear to you, right? You have the choice to continue living out kind of like not their legacy, but continue living your life in a way that would kind of make them proud and that would make you happy, or just quit. And honestly, like when that kind of thing happens, like a lot of us feel the latter. We feel like just quitting because it just feels so unfair. It feels like that should have never happened. And like in reality, I get that. What the heck? Okay, yeah, sorry. In reality, I get that. It's so easy to quit, and that's why we do it all the time. But it's often the more challenging thing that gets us the better results. The more we keep going in spite of falling down, in spite of losing these people or things, the more we grow, the more we learn about ourselves. And the more we learn about ourselves, the more we can take care of ourselves. The more we take care of ourselves, the more we take care of others. You see how this chains from one thing to another? It's just a list of positives and positives. Everything in this world is a learning experience. That's why we got to learn like our universal laws of attraction, laws of equal exchange, right? That's why we have to learn just how this world works, because it might seem very confusing, very unfair, and very different. But once you understand the patterns of it, it's very, how do I say this? It's like you put all the missing pieces of a blueprint together and you finally understand what you're trying to build when you understand how the world works. And yeah, that might take some time, it takes some experience, it takes some getting out there and doing the things that you're not so comfortable doing. But I guess that's just how life is, you know? That might seem scary, but you are the one in charge of making the choices on how to live it. I don't mean for that to sound daunting. I mean for that to sound liberating. Freedom of choice is the best thing we've ever had in our life. Obviously, you know that some people don't make very good choices. Maybe it's you who doesn't make very good choices. I, for sure, have some choices that I regret as well. But to this day, they always remain as learning experiences to me. And you know what? They make me a better person. They make us better people at the end of the day. So like, yeah, just go on do what you want to do and understand the way the world works, because it's one crazy world, that's for sure. But you can thrive in it too. Sorry, I just wanted to let that go because it's just been in my mind for a bit. So I felt like if I spoke it out, it would make like even a lick of sense. There are just some times where my thoughts just kind of like scatter in my brain, and it doesn't really click to me until I kind of speak it out and let it flow into existence. That's where I kind of just yap about it a little bit. But I feel like when I speak about it, like even to you guys, then like whoever's listening up to this point, thank you. It just makes me feel a whole lot better. And I just want to know if there are other people kind of experiencing the same things, like the feeling of just being lost and not really knowing where they're going in their lives. You know, it's just, as strange as it is to say, I just want to kind of share the feeling that I'm not alone here in this world, and that it's normal, I guess, to feel lost or overwhelmed or whatnot, not knowing what to do next. And sometimes I feel lost or overwhelmed, but other times I feel like this is just the way to go. It's just how adventure is. And really, it's just a matter of choosing where to go next. And yeah, that's kind of how I think about it. It's interesting because there are different layers to all of this. Anyways, I hope for the summer I can go out camping, because that's a beautiful experience. If you've ever been kayaking out in the open waters where it's clear and beautiful, sunny day, then you know how nice of a feeling it is, especially if you're going fishing. Damn, that mined fast. Bedrock doesn't do... Hello? I'm sorry, I forgot about cave noises. I'm gonna go this way. But yeah, just know, like, look at me right now. Humble shack, not even. Slow progressions. But okay, if there's one more thing I'm going to yap about, it's this. It's the fact that not everything has to be done immediately. Sometimes we just have to progress through it day by day to just get through. And you know what? Like, that's okay. Because there are things that will take us time. Mostly the things that we dream about and really, really love and that we want to pursue, that's going to take us time. And so, like, if you just do little things that get you on that right path day by day, then you're pretty much building yourself up for success. Let's say you wanted to be good at art. Just like make a little doodle every day. Let's say you wanted to have your own business. Work on it a little bit every day. A lot of people make the excuse that they don't have time or anything like that, but you always have 5 minutes if you make it. You always have 10 minutes if you make it. You always have an hour if you make it. Honestly, those 5-10 minutes, like, that's each day. If you dedicate it to that craft, that compounds and that builds up into making it something big. So really, like, success, whatever we're looking for in that, it's pretty much just put in small achievements up and up day by day to make something big. I mean, like, that's how you build a house. That's how you make a city. That's how you make a civilization of people who live and thrive. That's how you build anything in life. We are creators, us as human beings. We create. That's what we do. So, like, honestly, perfect homage to this game. Oh, it's nighttime again. But you can literally create and craft your destiny. Like, okay. If you have to do it day by day, go by it day by day. Each of us have a different story in our life. And so we just have to live through that story, page by page. And each page requires words. Each word requires letters. So that effort we put in day by day, that's us. Putting each word into the page, moving on to the next. Each word in the page, we sleep, move on to the next. And then, yeah. So if you want to make your story really damn interesting, you'll just go for it. Just do whatever you want to put effort into day by day. And you'll be surprised. Like, really surprised. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll expect it. But I'm sure you'll be real happy that you tried. And, like, don't give up on it, because it's really never about the end goal. It's really never about the materials that you gain from it. It's more so just about the journey, just about exploring it, just about the fact that you actually did it. You actually tried. So even if there are some days where you didn't kind of get closer to the goal you wanted to do, like say there's a day where you missed playing an instrument, or a day where you missed drawing, right? Like, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Instead, reflect on it, move on. It's all about being reflective. What's external from us, like money, status, and whatnot, that's nowhere near as important as what's internal. And everything, it's all about the person you become. Hope you guys aren't tired of me yapping about this kind of stuff, but yeah, like it's okay. It's literally all about the person you become in this journey. That's the most important thing. If you're proud of who you are, then you're going the right way. And if you're not proud of who you are, you can still change that. It's never too late. Never too late. As long as you are still living and breathing in this world, it's never too late to make choices, never too late to make a change. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a vid there. Call it crafting table, and a Minecraft. So thank you guys for listening to me just kind of talk my thoughts out. And I really hope it made sense. I hope it maybe benefits you in some sort of way. But yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you guys for just being here with me. I really appreciate it. For those of you who actually watched up to this point, you guys are amazing. So you all have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Oh, wait. Peace. Yeah, I forgot we have third person. This is so cool. Take care, you guys.